Hello, everyone. This is Miguel Trujillo here. I wanted to continue my video blog series about art. Today is, I believe, the 24th of October. My intention for the video blog effort is to continuously, over a period of years, talk about art in various forms. And I've got a book of quotations here, and it's called The Quotable Artist. And I was thinking that, at least for now, I think I'll talk about the quotes that are in this book. One thing I have to do is apologize for you today because I'm feeling somewhat tired right now. And so my brain is not going to be the sharpest that it will be today. So I want to apologize in advance. But I also want to act in a way that is self-disciplined and honest and committed to this task of creating video blogs pretty regularly. And so that's why I'm here today. All right, well, let's get to the book and see what quote we've got to talk about today. And let me pull up my reading glasses. And here it is. The quote is by George Brock, or Broque. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce his name. And George, in fact, Georg, I think I think his name, he's an artist who, well, I guess it's Georg Brock. I'm not familiar with him. Apparently, though, he was born in 1882 and died in 1963. And the quote that I want to touch on is, "In art, only one thing matters, that which cannot be explained." I'll say it again. In art, only one thing matters, that which cannot be explained. Well, I'm not so sure I agree with this particular quotation. One thing matters, that which cannot be explained in art. Well, I guess I'm kind of getting what that artist is saying, or critic is saying. Only one thing matters, that which cannot be explained. I think that supposes that meaning, when it comes to acts that people perform that are meaningful, that perhaps there are some, maybe even the majority of folks who have a difficult time putting that meaning into words. And that may very well be true for Georg and many others. But I wouldn't necessarily say that that is true for everyone. Some people with various degrees of success definitely try to explain what matters most in their art, and I think many of them do a pretty good job. I know I try to explain sort of the meaning that a piece of art has for me, and with various degrees of success, of course, because I'm really just a beginner when it comes to considering and contemplating art and understanding its meaning for me. I'm still figuring it out. I'm still figuring out what kind of artist I am and where my interests lie. I'm also very interested in where my skills lie, because I'm interested in developing them. And what I'm also noticing is that I'm quite often surprised. I'm surprised by, first of all, how well some of my art projects turn out. Very surprising to me. Um, I think uh, I think what happens for me is that I underappreciate, or maybe I give like a forecast about how a certain art project is going to go, and almost invariably, I'm mistaken. The art project goes a lot better than I first think. So I think I've got a little bias in my thinking as it relates to art. A bias where, I don't consider myself necessarily to be an artist, or I don't just consider myself to be a particularly expressive or good or talented or skilled artist. And so maybe that bias sort of creates sort of negative judgments. And that's not surprising for a person who is brand new to the field. Anyway, let me tell you something. I am struggling right now to sort of maintain a semblance of reason and rationality and thoughtfulness. My brain is really fatigued, and I'm really finding it challenging just to continue to pay attention. I think I'm going to go on for a few more minutes, but this video may not be as long as my normal duration videos, because I'm really just kind of trying to pull it together because of my fatigue and sleepiness right now. Although I can't say that I'm happy that I made it this far. I think one of the things I have an affirmation that I want to express, and that is, I think I want to focus more on sleeping a little more often. Last night I did not get a really strong chance of, I did not sleep for a very long duration, and so that explains why. I don't know, for a person who didn't get a lot of sleep last night, I'm doing pretty great. I'm only sort of skipping a beat here right now. So anyway, I just want to say how grateful I am to have the mind that I have, and the body that I have, and the judgment that I have. Just so grateful to be in this mind and body right now. What an exciting time to live, huh? My goodness. So many wonderful things happening in the world right now. I know. I really am stoked by a lot of wonderful subjects that are just getting developed. This is a wonderful time for humanity. Just wonderful. I know we're seeing some challenges more than we've ever seen before, but we have just incredible resources now. Just unspeakably huge resources that we have access to, each of us as individuals and as a civilization. And even though we'll be challenged in the coming years by a lot of these very serious problems that could very well undermine our civilization, I think we are acquiring the tools we need to make the most of it. That is our civilization as it stands right now. Though, of course, we're still vulnerable as a group on this third rock from the sun. Well, hopefully we do okay. No guarantees. The thing about life in the universe is that, at least for me, I'm realizing truly just how delicate we are as a civilization. And when I say we, I'm encompassing all life on the planet. Everything from slime molds to mammals, reptiles, plant life, viruses. Yes, I'm including viruses. Viruses, my distant cousins. Bacteria of all types. Yeah. Anyway, I guess I'm going to say goodnight to the world, all living things, and all things that aren't living. And even all things that exist beyond those two that categorizing dichotomy. Good night, everybody.